Greetings, degenerates of the internet. Suspect to several comments and suggestions I've had recently about the quality of the sound in here, I have finally invested in a new microphone and some padded foam that I have very poorly put up. So please do let me know in the comments if the quality of audio is any better or not. And in order to test it, I thought I'd treat you all to a very quick little rant. So strap yourselves down, Mother Moocake's in a bad mood. I was on a bus home this evening, and some degenerate weasel looking like roadman sat in the kind of, the aisle opposite me on the bus. And this little fucker whipped out his phone, held it out on loudspeaker, and immediately started one of the loudest conversations of my life with some other degenerate on the phone. And let's be clear, anyone that speaks loudly and for a long time on the phone, on a bus or any public transport, is an absolute wanker anyway. But what made this experience especially obnoxious was the fact that he held the phone out turned the volume up to the maximum, and just shouted into it. "Oh mate, you got a new skin? Oh proper, let's have a look, yeah? Oh, paying mate, I'm so on board with that!" And this very loud and obnoxious conversation about literally nothing of worth. Topics that would just kill your brain cells of boredom. This conversation went on for far too long. Eventually, I suppose that the overlords of the bus took pity and this little fucker finally hung up. But by that point, it was already too late. Everybody's mood on the bus was absolutely shattered, especially my own, I suppose, because I'm the one sitting here on a fucking camera now, recording a rant video about it for the internet. I suppose I'll give you a little PSA on, how to use your phones on public transport, because this happened to me on a bus, obviously, but what I'm about to say applies to, trains, the tube, literally any public transport. Do not answer the fucking phone unless you physically have to, right? If it's a close friend or a family member, sure, that's acceptable to pick up quickly. But if it's like an unrecognised number, why would you pick that up? Genuinely, I have heard someone pick up the phone before on a train and just be like, "Hello? Who's this? What's this number? Oh yes, I did make an inquiry about car insurance." Why would you do that? Are you a fucking psychopath? So basically, if you don't have to, don't pick up the phone. But like I said, close friend, family member, you can pick it up for a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I would say try and restrict this conversation to a maximum of 2 minutes, because after that people are going to start tutting and sighing to louder and louder degrees, especially if you live in the United Kingdom. And finally, for fuck's sake, don't raise your voice when you pick the phone up. I know that sounds obvious, but for some reason there seems to be this human thing where you pick up the phone and your voice immediately gets 10 times louder. And I know originally I thought this was like a boomer thing as well, just older generations that aren't quite used to it, raising their voice instinctively, but no, I've seen people of my own age and even younger continue to do this, and it's like, no, you should be phone savvy. This has just got to be something to do with like stupidity or general brain development, I don't fucking know. Anyway, moral of the story, don't fucking be a degenerate on the public transport talking to someone as loud as King Kong for fucking days, right? This applies as well actually to people that play their music out loud on public transport. A collective fuck you to those kind of people as well. The degenerate that was sat opposite me on the bus, after he'd finished his phone call mercifully, he put the headphones he had around his neck, he put them on and started listening to music. So on one hand, at least he didn't play it out loud. On the other hand, why the fuck didn't you use the headphones in the first place? You could have just done the whole call on the head. Why? Don't be a moron on public transport. That's, I suppose, how I can finish this out. Have some public awareness, I suppose. And if you happen to be someone that does have conversations like that on the bus or the train or whatever, I would just like to say, on behalf of everyone that's sat around you, go fuck yourself. Thank you very much for watching this very short degenerate video. Do genuinely let me know if the sound quality is any better or not. And also, I would like to say more importantly, thank you very, very much for 10,000 subscribers. I am genuinely blown away by that. Thank you so much. In March, this channel will be 8 years old. That's how long it's taken me to get to this milestone. And to be honest, I didn't really ever expect to reach it. I know everybody says that to try and kind of sound, more humble and relatable and shit like that, but I don't know, I didn't really expect to. I'm a small channel, I didn't see it like coming up on the horizon anytime soon. So it has kind of blown me away and taken me by surprise in a very, very good way. And yeah, I'm very, very happy and extremely humbled. So yeah, thank you very much. I have a new video in the works at the moment. It's going to be about 20 to 25 minutes long, and it should hopefully be out, say, mid next week. And once that's finished now, I'm immediately going to start working on a 10K subscriber special. I've got a few ideas of what I want to do, but nothing concrete. So if you have any suggestions yourself of anything you'd like to see, or anything in general, to be honest, please put them down in the comments. I will be looking and will be taking notes. So thank you in advance for any suggestions. And yeah, I suppose we'll finish off the old video with a quick joke. How many politicians does it take to fit a roof? It depends how thin you slice them.